Hi, I'm Dr. Sulata Shenoy, psychologist and director, Turning Point, Jayanagar, Bengaluru. Depression is being increasingly seen in younger and younger children. What was once thought to be an adult disorder only has now percolated into adolescence and childhood, unfortunately. It could be a sign of the stressful times that we are living in. Childhood is no longer the carefree, happy, joyous phase of one's life for many children as it once was. Or perhaps we are just recognizing that childhood need not be the joyous phase of one's life. It has its own stresses and strains, and this could result in depression in children. Now, when we talk of depression, we should understand that it is more than a normal mood swing that children normally go through, because children are also understanding their feelings, understanding their thoughts, and they would be going through many mood swings. Now, one of the first markers of depression in children is that these mood swings, which are normal in all children, I would say, are very frequent. So you see that a child is constantly in a low mood, maybe 3 or 4 times in a day, and sometimes the child is out of the low mood and happy, but then again slips back into a low mood. So this is one of the first markers. Secondly, how severe it is. So some children are sad, they may just sit in a corner and then they'll come out of it and then they are okay. But if you talk of depression, we need to understand that this is severe for the child. The child seems to be crying copiously, cannot seem to stop crying, cannot seem to be in control of his or her moods. So the child is always in a low mood. And the third is, how does it impact the child's life? So how dysfunctional is the child's life due to this extreme and frequent low mood? So I would say one should look at next, the fourth one is, look at the child's overall biological functioning. The child has stopped eating, the child has stopped sleeping, the child has lost weight, or the child is binge eating and may have gained weight. Okay, so these are some of the biological markers. And then you have physical markers. Okay, so the child has probably become very thin, wasting in muscle, not up to his or her potential in growth, and the child has become listless, weak, okay, and not able to function normally. Then as a child goes to school, you might get complaints from the teacher that the child is withdrawn. Okay, withdrawal, one of the main symptoms of depression. The child is withdrawn, the child is not interacting. Okay, the child was earlier happily going out to play, now refusing to go out, sitting in the classroom all by himself or herself. Then the next marker would be academic grades. There is a strong correlation between depression and academic grades, in the sense that children who are depressed can't seem to get their interest in studies. So they neglect learning, their grades fall, they are marked out as slow learners, poor learners, maybe having any learning disabilities, and it could all be due to depression. And there is also the fallout on interactions at home. The child may tend to argue, the child may tend to be rebellious, sullen, not cooperative. These are all the markers which one needs to take care of. And the next and very important sign of depression in a child, when you see that a child who was earlier, their behavior patterns are changing. Child was earlier very bubbly and forthcoming, has now become withdrawn and cold or difficult to communicate. So these are the 10 signs of depression in children. One needs to take them seriously. One can do a lot at home to find out, to understand what the child is going through, offer the help required, take resources, network with the child, all those important in the child's life like the friends or the teachers or extended family, and very important, don't forget to take professional help from psychologists, counselors, school counselors, teachers, psychiatrists, and you would find that it is a treatable condition and the child can be brought out of this disorder and lead a happy and normal life.